All right.
It's like I'm
now,
working with my
here we
brothers
are.
or something.
Ready?
Actually, like I'm working with my brother's kids or something.
Brent did the 3.
Oh, I didn't see it. Did he have? Was it his middle finger that was up first?
3, 2, mother
Listen.
trucker 1.
Listen. Linda, listen.
All right, well, let's
All
go.
right.
It's a work call, too. Sorry. Hey, what's up? Good luck.
That starts tomorrow, though, right?
I'm guessing so.
Cool. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. The 2 people that are watching.
Brent,
What?
negativity.
It's not negative. That's real.
All 10 people.
Hey.
How are you?
I'll take the middle. So I'll say
Hi,
5.
Mom.
5 people.
Mom,
5 people.
Dad,
We're gonna go
and
ahead and
wives.
apologize. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
Go ahead and apologize.
We have a whole 6 people that want to watch this.
Everybody wants to watch a fucking train wreck. I don't give a shit.
That's true.
Yeah,
All we gotta do is just make it really bad.
So I was trying to come up with a logo that was like a grenade in a dumpster, or a dumpster fire, but
A dumpster fire is not a bad logo idea.
that's what I gotta get on top of that AI and see if I can get it
That's
worked
funny.
out right. But anyway, for now, y'all have this pretty logo in the background. It's not gonna stay that, but you know, that's what it is.
That's
for
the
now.
mushroom cloud.
I really think
ring.
it should have
Is that
been.
what that is?
Yeah, from that's the dumpster exploding.
Yeah.
I really, if it wasn't going to be a atomic mushroom cloud, then it probably should have been a dragon just going around it. Just my 2 cents.
Daenerys.
Well, thanks for the 2 cents after the fact.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I wasn't here when
The
it was
dragon
being
would
made.
have been much cooler.
Yeah, what does dragon have to do with us?
Absolutely nothing, but who gives a shit?
Because we're all dragging ass.
But it could also start the
It's a
dumpster
different kind
fire.
of dragon. All right, so everybody's obviously already met us in some
Have
form or
to,
fashion.
And if you haven't, go back and watch the other videos.
There you go. But the first video was obviously with Adam
Yep.
and
It
his wager that he's highly upset about.
It was some bullshit. I don't know why I got the one company that has policies.
Just because I have policies don't mean they say it. Because
have
I go
been-
to them and they don't say it to me half the time.
I look for it every time now. I've been to Chick-fil-A, the one over in off 78, and they have not said it to me several times.
You know they don't say it to me anymore. They just say, "Hey Adam, how you doing?" I'm like, I come here too much.
That's because you go there.
That's the
Every
problem.
time he says, "Well, I can just grab something on the way," it's always Chick-fil-A.
Just because it's the only thing on the way.
I'll be honest
That's
with
not
you.
true.
Well,
It is.
Chick-fil-A is probably the most consistent
Yeah.
of all the fast foods. That's why.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's perfect all the time. It has its issues, but it's more consistent than anybody else.
Hang on a second. Let me tell you a story real quick.
Oh,
Because we
here
were
we go.
going. Brent said, "Hey, you want to go to Taco Bell the other day?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I feel like Taco Bell." We drive through the parking lot. The cook's outside digging in his nose. I'm like,
Nice.
"Yeah, nah, man, we're good."
Oh, you went to this one over here? Oh, bro, listen. I went to this Taco Bell one time. I had a buddy of mine. I picked him up. His car broke down. This was decades ago. But we come through this Taco Bell to grab some food, and no lie, prostitutes coming from the hotel behind it and everything,
yeah.
like
The extended
yelling
stay.
at us at the door. And he was like, "What?" He's trying to talk to him. I was like, "You know what those are, right?" He's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Roll your damn window up."
Oh man, no.
And
Me and
then
Andy
the
just
whores
went
come
through
in.
the Wendy's over by our houses, our house, and the lady taking the orders was outside on the headset,
Nice.
smoking, and so she was like, "Hold on." I was like, "What is she?" There was somebody in front of us, and we heard him on the intercom say, "Hold on," and I was like, "What are they holding on for?" There's literally nobody in line, and the dining area is closed because they're renovating. I was like, "So what are they holding on for?" Like, how long is this going to take? And then she comes around the corner smoking on her headset, throws her cigarette out, and goes back in. I was like, we're going somewhere else.
Nice, nice.
But
The Waffle House right here that we went to.
are you about to bash on my Waffle House?
Well, hold on a second. Time out. Do you not remember us going to that Waffle House and getting the life story of the waitress?
Oh, yeah.
God almighty.
Such a sweet lady. Such a sweet
Just
lady.
too much.
She told us everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just
too much. Like stuff that scarred you, huh?
Yeah.
yeah, it was. And we were just
I can't unhear that.
Man.
yeah, it was like,
And just
golly.
continued the conversation way longer than it needed to be.
It
We're
was,
like, yo,
with
can
our
we
food
eat?
and everything. Like it's
Yeah.
like you didn't want to put food in your mouth. Just then like, do I need to listen to this?
You're like, do you have other
Can
tables
you
you could go
shut
to,
the
please?
fuck up for a second and let us eat?
That's exactly how I felt.
Don't you
No,
have other
it-
tables you need to take care of?
It was bad. It was bad. Yeah,
She did. She had other tables, but you know what the
such a
problem
sweet
is?
lady though. Such a sweet lady.
It's our faces. They're just too fucking friendly.
Damn, I'm bleeping
friendly.
myself out.
I'm sorry.
And you have to say the F
Yeah,
word.
hang on a second, time out.
Speaking of which,
We'll do a
Mom
hard
has
cut
made
right here.
comments about y'all need to watch your language, and I have to remind her it's just Adam. Surprisingly enough, it's not even Brent.
Surprisingly enough, it is mostly
Just
Adam.
Adam.
And
Is that true?
Adam
It is
has,
true.
Adam has
I'm gonna
wa-
have a curse counter on your videos. I think.
you've watched all of these, so you know.
Yeah,
No.
but I just thought y'all were doing some classy editing.
No,
Just making me look bad.
no.
I'm pretty sure that's the case because I hear you guys cuss all the time.
No, I've dropped a few words.
Yeah,
yes.
but we do cuss
but
in the
I do,
videos.
I do try to
but
watch,
you say
watch
the
what
F
I
word
say.
a lot.
It's only out of anger and temper.
No, it's not.
No.
Is it, that's why you don't even know when you say it. I think half the time.
that might be true.
You
know, I have-
Brent has been able to regulate himself. He's
I
been
have
able on most of the
conversations-
videos.
I've been
We're
pretty
not
good.
having to cut it out. He's actually refraining from saying it.
Yeah, I
you
bleep
on the
myself.
other hand,
See,
it's just
in
flying.
real time.
That's because I'm a real person. And you guys are changing yourselves for
fake.
the
No.
cameras. That's what
It's not.
it is.
It's not. Well, I mean, I don't
change
cuss
my
all the time
speech.
anyway.
I just bleep myself.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of changing
There's a
your speech.
difference.
It's a matter of there's certain times it's like you teach your children, right? If
There's
you
a time
if you
and a
swear,
place.
it's okay because it happens, right? But there's a time and a place for it. If I'm walking around the park, I'm not going to just be dropping the F word and all kinds of words all
Yeah, I
over the
don't do
place
that. I don't do that
because
in the park either.
there's children around.
But see, this is the
Now,
difference.
hold
This
up,
is-
you're never in a park. Well, first of all,
True.
Adam refrains from that by just not going.
But hold on, time out. So this is the thing. Like when I'm having a conversation, a professional conversation with a customer, with anybody, you know, I don't cuss.
Yeah, I
but when
don't.
I'm hanging out with friends, and this is a problem because people on the internet probably aren't my friends. They probably don't like me. But
It's so negative.
hang on a second. Time out.
Maybe
He's
you're
like-
their favorite character
He's
out
like,
of the four.
I've already accepted that nobody likes me.
I don't see why not. But you never know. So like when I'm hanging out with you guys, I just speak freely and do whatever. But at the same time, I would hope that people resonate with that and think that it's a good thing.
Nah, they don't like you either.
I know nobody likes me. Yeah.
But no, I mean I
hold
agree.
up.
I agree. But I try not to curse a lot. You know, I got kids,
That's true. Okay,
so I try not
so
to do it with that anyway.
Adam likes to curse a lot. He was on the first one. We had a policy counter instead of a curse counter, but I'm sure
Probably
a
should
curse
have done
counter.
both.
We'll get up. We'll get up there. You were very unhappy. You thought Chick-fil-A definitely has policies.
No, I know they do have policies.
But yet they answered and said it's not a policy. It's
That-
just strongly
look.
encouraged.
That's a policy.
Strongly
and
encouraged.
if they don't, they take them into the freezer and beat them with a
Beat
bat.
him with the baseball bat.
Exactly.
I love that girl.
Policy is
Perfect.
equals
She
death.
didn't even know how perfect that was. That was perfect. All right, so Adam got cheated out of his first wager. He swears up and down. The next one was Andy with the greeters.
Yeah, those people suck, especially with the blower. The guy that stood there
You
staring
made
into the
money off
store.
of 'em.
No, I did. But at the same time, like, I walked past you. You're blowing shit.
Yeah, no.
Why can't you just say, "Hey, how are you today"? I mean, that's all the fuck she had to
She
do.
was courteous enough to
Okay.
turn the blower off
See?
for a second.
See? When we get passionate, we cuss. This is what we do.
Did you bleep yourself?
No.
No.
Y'all
No,
need to
he
start
didn't.
bleeping yourselves.
That's it.
It's
But-
harder
That's
on
your
me.
job.
It's harder on me. It's harder on me.
But you
And
had
I,
the
don't,
other-
and I end up not doing it
No,
anyway.
you
you
never
had
do
the
want me
guy-
anyway.
But we went in two doors of the same store. And
Right.
the other guy was standing over there by the ice machine staring into the store.
That was the first one, yeah.
Why are you staring into the store?
Because
The people that you're supposed to be seeing are
He-
coming in.
he was
Perhaps.
tired. He was tired of just being there.
Did you ever see, what was it, the Love, Death Robot? Was that what it was?
Yeah, on Netflix.
Yeah. Maybe he
mean,
was looking into the freezer and he saw what that chick saw when she looked into her freezer.
I tried to
He was
watch
trying
that.
to figure it out.
I thought it was pretty stupid.
Every greeter-
so I
I have
didn't
no
watch it.
clue what you're talking about.
You know
so
what?
You need to watch it. It's pretty good.
You know what every greeter should watch as an orientation to their job? Idiocracy.
Waiters.
Costco had the
legit.
best greeter. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you.
That's just somebody that's really high
But I
all
mean,
the time.
yeah. So, but we had some that greeted us really well. That guy in Best Buy was awesome.
Yeah, he was good.
Smile on his face, walking up there,
The,
greeting
the
you right
girl,
away.
the girl and the guy at the coffee shop,
Yeah, good customer.
which also
service.
was inside of Walmart, by the way.
You had the most winner of all of the wagers
Yep.
because nobody wanted to talk to you inside the store. At
Yes,
all.
because we went to places other than Walmart, where Walmart has old people working there as greeters, and we went to stores that had younger people, or what we expected would be.
Well, the
younger
older people didn't interact either with Andy.
That's true. Yeah, we went to the Staples, and
Maybe it's
there
just
were
because I
old
look
people in
mean
there.
all the time.
Yeah.
This is what I hear.
Yes. So that's my theory. You guys are unfriendly looking, and therefore I'm friendly looking. So
All right,
everybody
all
wants to
right.
go and be like,
so then,
"Hey, how you doing?"
So then switch it and go to rock paper scissors and talk about unfriendly looking.
That's true.
I mean, just gonna say.
after each one of y'all, after y'all did the customer service wager, because I feel like there's still some good customer service out there, but you know, it was proven
it's sporadic.
50-50, you know,
I would disagree with
But-
the 50-50 part, but okay.
whatever. Anyway, so then I had y'all all do a challenge because I needed to get us out of our shells because we're unused to having cameras on us and walking around with cameras and stuff. And
Stop touching my stuff, motherfucker.
But what are we trying?
See,
how did your challenge go there, buddy?
I mean, my challenge was a little awkward.
Very awkward, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
But I mean, I don't.
I chopped yours up a lot.
I know. Yeah.
No.
But at the same time, like I was also in a mall.
Mine
The mall
too.
was very slow. There weren't a lot of people in the mall.
Well, I think, whoa, there was
No,
more
the-
people than there were in Athens.
pretty good bit.
No, absolutely not. There were definitely more people in Athens than there were in the mall.
There were more people.
There were
in
definitely
the
more
mall
people in Athens
more,
when Andy did it.
in a more
Not
congested
necessarily
area.
when I did it.
I don't know, man. But either or, there weren't a whole lot of people there. And then a lot of times, like people were doing their own thing. They got their own lives going on and stuff like that. So like and they're not maybe in the mood to have a camera stuck in their face, you know, kind of thing. But at the same time,
If they're not in the
yeah.
mood to have a camera in their face, they shouldn't be outside.
That's right. They
Anyway.
should keep their
I
asses in
don't
their
know if that's
asses.
accurate. I don't know if that's
But
accurate.
no, I mean there were people that were like that strictly declined just because we had a camera. And you know,
You mean the ones that ignored us?
well, there were some that ignored us, but there were some that was like, nah, like that one guy that was passing, like the second person I asked, he
Yeah.
was like, man, I don't want to be on camera.
Well, I mean, people did that in Athens too.
It's like,
that's true.
like the guy that Eddie asked, he's like,
But Clint-
no, man, I'm good.
That's because he thought
He thought
that
he was
Andy-
asking for sex.
Yeah, he was like three big guys asking if I want to make a little bit of dough. They about to surround me, and this is about to be a bad train.
That is incorrect. That's incorrect.
Train wreck. That's what I was trying to say. Train wreck, everybody.
Yep. That is incorrect. And the reason it's incorrect is because I was told afterwards that I look angry all the time. So he probably was just fucking scared.
Andy,
No,
Andy's,
because I had a very friendly
Hey.
smile on my face, but he
Just
probably
because
thought
you
it was
had a
creepy because you looked angry and I
hey,
smiled.
Andy's wife had to say just the other day,
and he
she's
thought
like,
it
yeah,
was a kink thing.
I have to tell people all the time, he's really a nice person.
It's true. But anyway,
It's not good. It's not good when
Clint,
she has to come behind you and tell
Clint did
people
not
that,
get
right?
turned down by a single individual out there, though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, what do you say to that, Adam?
Well,
Did you
I
only
think
talk?
it- I
Did
think
he only
you
talk to
just-
women?
hold
I
on a second.
forget.
Hold on a
I
second. I
forget
talked
what
to
your view was.
everybody.
We
he
were
told
playing a
everybody.
game.
Everybody.
though. We were playing a game, and he knew that there was money on the line. One thing about Clint, he's the real Jew of the family.
Well, hold on now. I think everybody would look towards you if we're actually.
No,
thinking.
I'm just
Gonna have to
I'm
cut
just a
that
stingy
out.
curmudgeon.
That's right. You can't
have to cut that out.
do that. Cheap.
You have to
Stingy.
Oh, okay.
reword that,
Frugal.
please.
Frugal.
Well, I've been called the Jew of the family.
Well, that's
You
different.
have been because
You can't do that in certain areas because
Yeah.
people look down you as you're against that
Reword
religion.
that. Clip. Start over.
Even though
I'm not.
Hang on.
Well,
Well, first of all, what?
It's about us and down. It's from a movie.
Hebrews and Shebrews, what a glorious Jewish day. Hey, how about all those coupons in the Sunday paper, huh? Some good deals there. Hey, you know, I went into a store last week and they wanted $800 for a TV, but I ushed them down to $500. Ah!
It was a good one. It was a good one, man. It's like, well, never mind. I won't explain it. You'll just have to clip it in.
Anyway, so way off topic. Clint, first of all, you're pointing towards the wrong person. We all know that's more towards you. You're definitely the
Cheapest.
the cheapest
Stingy.
of the family,
No, it's because I you know,
the
Mark,
most frugal of the family.
Frugal.
I'm financially responsible. We'll just call it that.
We all try to be financially responsible.
No, but I actually am.
I can't say that probably, but
Fair enough. What I was saying is Clayton didn't get turned down by a single individual.
That's right.
But he over-explained everything to everybody.
I did notice that. I'm like,
I had that problem.
He's explaining a lot about rock, paper, scissors, and it's really simple.
I had that
Next
problem.
time, what I'm gonna have to do is
Hold
have
on.
like an
Hold on.
instruction
Time out.
synopsis for
Hey,
him to
listen.
read to these people.
Listen, when we
Ridiculous.
go to the races, right? We go do the no prep racing and all this kind of stuff, drag racing, and every time they have a driver meeting, same thing. I have to ask 20,000 questions because if you don't ask the questions, I'm telling you, my experience shows
They weren't asking questions. You were just overly explaining.
You let me explain. My experience shows
Sure.
that there's always somebody that wants to complain
Again,
about a rule or something like that.
exactly
So you just
what I'm
want to make
talking
sure
about.
you're on the same page. So yes, I have that issue. I want to over-explain so that there's no question about what we're doing.
Well, I will give, in my defense, I was the very first one. So we were still trying to figure everything out.
Yeah, but
But-
you did well.
In my defense, I just looked angry.
You
and
didn't explain crap.
I didn't
Andy
have to
says-
explain because everybody knew how to play rock, paper, fucking
No,
scissors.
that's not true either. So they
Again,
knew how to play,
this-
but these guys were. One of them, first of all, didn't even get
The guy
off the
laying
couch.
on the couch.
Didn't even get off the couch. I mean,
Three, and he was.
if you're talking
putting
about
it
a
out.
real gangster, that motherfucker stayed on the couch and was like, "Give me
See,
the money."
Brendan,
won all
Brendan
three
didn't
of
bleep
them.
himself out there either.
I know.
You guys are you guys are on it today.
You didn't believe
What?
yourself.
The language.
What did I say?
He said that MFer.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah. What he meant to say. What he meant to say was matriarchal
telling you.
fornicator.
Good luck, bitches.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna
Anyway,
look bad today.
anyway, my point is he didn't get off the couch, and he
No.
was going on 3.
Hey, he
and
was
you were going on
comfortable.
4, and you still lost.
Still lost.
I wasn't trying to beat him, really.
Had that little hesitation where he
I did
could
have a little hesitation.
Oh, he's got that. We in. We going.
I could have.
What was the other dynamite?
This is dynamite. Pistol.
Yep.
But that was so that was super interesting.
So what else?
You have to get out of your shell a little bit. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Andy. In case y'all, Adam, Andy, Clint,
Brent.
Brent,
Or Brett.
Yeah.
to some of our customers.
If you're
or
calling
Brandon.
or Brandon.
Who was it? That, like earlier today, we were in DXL
The XL.
because that's where I had to shop, unfortunately. And
unfortunately.
and she was like, "What's your name, Brent?" "Oh, Brandon." And I was like, "To me, that doesn't sound anything alike, right?"
Right.
Maybe that's how you say it.
Brent.
Brent.
I get Alan a lot because I say Adam, and they don't hear the D; they just hear like A. And
Are people
Joker's coming right back to
What are
what
you
the hell
doing?
happened to my mic?
I think you stepped on it. It looks bent. One side is leaning more than the
It's
others.
been leaning.
Something's bent.
Maybe it loosened up, I guess.
Yeah,
I was trying to figure that out.
because you constantly move
Yeah,
it.
you're
I
constantly moving
know
it.
I'm constantly moving it because if I'm breathing heavy, I breathe heavy.
Well,
so
stop
sometimes I want
touching
to
it.
move it away.
we
or,
talked about that in the videos that
Or
I
if
shot
I'm
with.
moving around, I got to move it out of my way so I'm not bumping it, and then it tries to come right
This
back.
is the problem.
At
He
me.
can't sit
Will
still
you-
for like
No,
30 minutes.
we know this. I can't sit.
Well,
Yes,
none of
you
us
are absolutely
None
correct.
of us can sit still, but at least the rest of us at
What
least
do you
just
want me to
bounce our
do?
damn leg or something. You're over here like
I'm always
waving your
We're
arms like
all
the damn
trying to
wave
sit
man
still for
outside.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
At least an hour of
Shit.
footage, please.
I'm about to lay back
which
in the
means
seat
2
and
hours.
everything. About to get
So-
comfortable, lay back. If y'all hear me snoring over here, just keep going.
Here's my thing, though. We breathe heavy. So I gave the camera to Clint on Andy's challenge.
Bad idea.
That's why it was horrible.
idea.
Thinking, well, I'm fat, so
Horrible
obviously
idea.
walking through Athens, I was like, I had to turn the volume down because I was, you know, and so I was like, well, let me just give the camera to Clint. Clint's breathing.
It's like
I was like, what is he doing? A flat tire?
his foot was going flat.
I'm like, what is going on? But he breathed just as bad as me, and he could not hold that camera steady
Yeah,
for
horrible
nothing.
idea.
No, I
He's
noticed.
the biggest shaky cam ever. I was like, bro.
It's because he walks with a bounce.
I
Well,
walk with a
Brent
bounce,
does
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Have you not paid attention to Brent's walk? Brent's like laid back, his arms are back.
No, Brent's is a wall.
y'all haven't fucking you got to walk behind Brent. to understand it.
It's my gut.
I know
my
exactly how
gut's
it
pulling
walks.
everything forward, and I'm trying to hold it up. So I gotta. My back is arched real.
If you
It's the
stand behind him,
gravitational field. Is that what it is? The-
yes.
A large
The large
object.
But no, literally, if you walk directly behind him, it looks like a pig walk. All you need to do is put like a little bit of white on him.
What was that Family Guy where Peter got so fat that he had his own gravity and they were throwing toasters and microwaves and shit and it was floating around him?
I don't remember that.
Was that Family Guy or was that Simpsons?
I think it was Family Guy.
Because there was the
The
episode
Simpsons
where
is
the
where
Simpsons.
he got really fat and wore a muumuu.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they
I
had
remember
to
that.
get him out of the house. But Peter did the same thing. It was, I don't know if that was the time when he had all the Fat Guys Anonymous. But I think that was when he had. That's when
I'll mess
her
with
brother.
Every
the
time you
microphone
touch the
kill
mic,
people.
you're gonna hear it.
Yeah, you're gonna hear it.
Not
for sure.
necessarily.
That's
No,
bullshit.
Yeah, no.
You
You're gonna
don't
hear
know
it.
that.
We've heard it before.
Every
we don't
time
need to hear
you
it
touch
again.
the mic, you're gonna hear it, and you have done nothing but touch that mic.
Will you
Stop.
stop?
That's tapping it. We'll see the difference. Look, if I move it like this, you shouldn't be able to hear anything.
We will still
Just
hear
leave it
something.
alone.
If you can hear that, I move too much. You guys put me in the wrong place if that's the case.
Can you not fix this to where it's not just?
Yeah, I mean, like it shouldn't.
Look, I got it.
He's got it because he's got to move it so much. He has to have it all willy nilly.
I'm gonna get you a handheld mic.
That's gonna be
Need
even
a
worse.
headset with mic on it.
No, just
No.
a handheld mic.
It'd be
You
even
gonna hold
worse.
it the whole
Brent.
time?
He's going.
yeah.
It's going to be every.
You want me to take this one off? I'll be swinging it around. Yeah, corded or not corded?
Jeez Louise,
Oh,
man.
shit. Anyway, so
I'll be tapping it on everything.
So
Yep.
we made it through. Adam's angry about not winning any money.
Not getting the money. Yep.
Clint won a lot of money.
I got
Everyone
pretty
won
good.
money.
I
You
won a
like
little bit.
140 bucks.
I won a little bit
I
of
wouldn't
money.
say I was mad about it. I mean,
You
it was
looked mad
disappointing.
about it.
Look, if I was mad about
You
it,
were pretty butthurt.
Look, hey, hold on. So we were in the mall. We're walking around. Adam wasn't feeling it. He was losing, and it was when we were walking through the food court, and we had just the lady at Burger King called you over, and you played her or whatever, and you finally won some money.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
walking away from her, and you're like talking to me, you're like, you know what? I was about to say we can just forget this or whatever, and I was in there thinking, no, I have a certain amount that we had to give out, and Adam was like, but I'm okay with playing now. I've it's like a kid at Christmas. I just got a
see the
present.
benefit.
Right,
I
right.
see the benefit of it.
Yeah, but no, it was bad because like we didn't have like a lot of good interactions.
I didn't have a
I
lot
thought
of
it was
good
great.
interactions either.
But no,
I edited yours quite a bit. I had a lot of cuts in yours though.
He just added a lot of walking around.
Yeah,
on mine.
because it was
because
funny.
there was a lot of all right, so yeah, not a lot of people wanted to play. I think we had more people that didn't want to play in mine than we had people that wanted to play.
Just checking. I might
So-
move less.
So
if
he
I'm
already
here.
smells, and now he's laying over here with his fucking arm up.
He
My
does
arm
stink
isn't what
today.
smells. We've
smell
already
today.
pinpointed it's my clothes or just my shirt. Not even my clothes in general.
Smells like
just my
mildew.
shirt that smells.
Smells like mildew.
So you
It
claim.
may. And you know what? Suck it up.
Buttercup. Suck it up,
No,
Buttercup. You mother.
I smelled you when I walked in the door. I thought there was mildew in the wall or something. I was like, what is this smell?
All right, so listen. So now you're gonna make me call out my wife, okay?
We'll do it.
Nobody's
Let's do it.
making you do
Because
anything. Clint,
because
mind
I
yourself.
prefer
So you're
I'm
blaming
just
you're
saying.
blaming
Yes.
someone else
100%.
for your stink.
100%.
The leprechaun?
I prefer to
This
wash
isn't
my
gonna go
own
well.
clothes, but I constantly have my clothes washed for me. Now, everybody's gonna be like,
What
"Oh,
a shame.
Yeah, what a shame!
What
Oh,
a
boo-hoo! Woe is you! Somebody's washing your clothes for me." Yeah, the problem is I don't want them washed. They're washed because my wife likes to take.
You'd
one-
rather keep them dirty?
No. That's not what I said.
You said you don't want them washed.
Yeah.
I don't want them washed by
I wanna wear
someone
dirty stuff.
else. My wife likes to have
Gotta
one
specify.
shirt or a pair of pants that she wants to wash, and she has nothing else to wash with it. And so she grabs my stuff and throws it in there with it.
That's because leprechauns only wear the same outfit every day.
Right.
True.
So what does that say about how her clothes smell? Just saying.
They're magical though. They don't,
Yeah,
have, to, they don't have to worry
it
about
sounds
it.
like she's washing them every day.
But no, she doesn't wash them. She does them on quick washes and stuff, and it doesn't get the
May-
smell out.
maybe it's all the bathing in your gold.
My clothes, a lot of times I'm working on cars or doing something, and then I stink, right? I'll
So
get
you
to
think
smell
it's
like
body
oil
odor?
and grease and whatever else.
That's even
Smells
worse.
like, more like mildew.
No, I get that. Because it probably sat in the washing machine for too long.
Okay,
She'll throw
so
it in the
that's-
wash,
so that's
and
my
then she does a
thing.
quick wash for some reason, and then she'll leave it in there all night because she'll fall asleep or
All right.
something.
forgot
That
about
that
it.
does irritate me though.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do laundry, I like it as soon as it's done with in the washing machine to be put in the dryer
Yeah, you gotta switch it over.
Move it over,
because
please.
they will smell like mildew.
Right.
And, and the other
so
the problem I
if,
was having is a lot of my clothes will shrink in the dryer. So Leanne hangs them up, but she hangs them up on top of each other.
Oh yeah, there's no air between
And,
them.
and it still
doesn't-
smells
yeah,
like
yeah.
mildew sometimes.
So
and
see,
if that's
it's
the
not
case,
just me.
guess what? I throw them right back in the wash. I don't put them on like you and walk around
I
all
do
day.
the same thing. Usually I'll throw them back in and wash them again.
So what happened today?
I don't know. I think she hung it up. Honestly,
Yeah, that shirt
Boo-hoo.
looks
She
a
washed
size
the
too
clothes and
small
hung it
for
up.
you anyway.
You didn't realize that it
So-
smelled when you stuck it on?
when she watches this, sorry, they brought it up.
No, I'm just thinking about the consequences you're going to pay when you get home.
Oh,
What?
I'm
He's
sorry.
not going to get any gold?
No,
yeah, it's already been taken.
he already loses his gold, and she
What
bathes
else can
in
be
it. That's
taken
what
from
makes her
him then?
smell good.
Can't
and she's
bathe in
magical.
gold. It doesn't work that way. It's a hard surface.
What is she, Scrooge
You can't
McDuck?
swim in it like Scrooge McDuck. It doesn't work that way.
Ah, it's not a liquid.
Well, she can still rub it all over. I would rub gold on me if I had gold.
That's weird.
You wouldn't rub gold on? I think I'd
No,
rub
what,
gold on
what do
me.
you get out of rubbing gold
What?
on you?
The
do you have
fact that you
do you
just
have a
rubbed
fetish about rubbing gold on you?
$1,000
What?
per ounce on you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm joking.
He's not joking. He really wants to rub gold on himself.
I think
It
he's
sounded
probably-
that way.
Yeah, he's probably telling the truth.
He probably, if he had gold.
I've never done it.
Not
Clint
only
was
would
in
he,
the,
not
Clint
only
was
would
in
he
the
rub-
back seat rubbing money all over him.
No, that's disgusting. Because
on
90% of
I
money
was
has
rubbing it
fecal
together.
matter on it.
loosen
That's
it
not
up.
what it looks like in the back seat. You're sitting there like, ugh.
Yeah, look,
Maybe,
I'll take care of this.
maybe they were new enough. They actually came from
They
the
were
treasury.
It was, yeah,
Brand
they
new.
were crisp.
Oh my goodness. They
Super
had
crisp.
never seen a stripper's.
G-string.
They were
Non-G
free
funny.
from body sweat.
They were never
and
rolled
glitter.
up and utilized.
You know, the guys who are always cleaning them out of the machines, they know when it's been in a stripper's crack. They're like, well, stripper money.
Gross.
That's what clogged the machines, jammed it up. Stripper money.
Clumps of glitter all over it.
Right.
Oh,
Legit.
my goodness.
Smells of,
Glitter. Speaking of glitter,
well, fish market.
we were. I was watching something on glitter. You know, there's like only one Glitter X or whatever is the only company that makes glitter or something.
Oh yeah.
And it's
I
like
did
a,
see something
it's like
on
a
that.
top secret.
Yeah, I saw something about that. They use it for other stuff too.
Who?
The government uses it for a lot
Yeah,
of stuff.
it's like they have their main contracts are government contracts.
Yeah.
And they will not
glitter.
let you know how they make glitter.
Glitter. Yes.
for glitter.
Glitter. Yes.
Like,
100%.
hey, glitter.
It was
Do
not
you know
made in-
another kind of glitter?
Yeah.
I'm just clarifying. Why would you have a government contract? Are we killing people with glitter?
Well, why do you think the government's just killing people?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
kind of
asking
a-
a question.
Yeah,
Hell
you
of an
jumped,
assumption.
you jumped
Maybe-
right to an assumption there. I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
curious.
Maybe They have a lot of stripper parties. I don't know. Maybe they're murdering people.
You know,
Why
it
at
actually
these
does
stripper
make
parties?
sense.
Who
They probably do
fucking
have a
knows?
lot
You
of
can't
stripper
say
parties.
you can't say the M word on YouTube.
Murder?
Yeah,
Was the case that they gave me.
no, you can't say that.
Kill?
No, you
No, you
can't.
can't say that
so
either.
you can't say like the
Massacre?
M word, the D word, the S word, or any of that.
Dog?
What's the D word?
Anything.
Oh.
I don't know. Cross eyes. You know what I mean?
You really can't. They've gotten that strict where you can't even use those words?
Yeah, you're not supposed to talk about anything that has to do with that subject.
For real? That's
Yeah.
weird. Super weird.
But ass and titties.
That's why
okay.
people are like unalive themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that why they started
Forever
saying that
sleep
crap?
stuff.
Well, yeah, they're not saying it to be, you know,
I
it's
don't know,
because
man. They
people
got,
won't
this,
let
they
them
got
play.
this slang bullshit out there now. I don't know what the hell they're talking about half the time anyway.
There he goes. When Andy gets upset, he just starts cussing everywhere.
I told you. I told you.
Exactly.
But yeah,
We used to do that in school, though. We used to make up words that sounded like curse words so that we didn't get in trouble.
that's whack.
No, not like that. No, it was like,
Mofo.
You made up words that sounded like cuss words?
yeah, we used to do that all the time.
That's like
Because-
people that say fudge
Yeah, like, you know.
Oh,
like
fudge. Yeah,
or,
yeah.
or, you know.
Or shapoopy.
Oh, fudge packer.
Oh, fudge packer.
That's a different meaning?
Oh, yeah, you're a fudge packer.
So different meaning?
That's true.
Anyway, so whether or not they're unaliving people or not, maybe they just have a lot of stripper parties. And
Yeah, I'm
they
going to have to mute the other
unalive
words,
the-
is what I'm trying to
They
say.
unalived
all
the
the
strippers.
strippers.
Thanks
Oh,
a lot.
They're like,
Possibly.
let's get the glitter going. Now
Oh.
let's unalive some strippers.
I think
What
it's
is-
self-delete.
Jeez, Louise. Why? How? This is a segment that might have to just be eliminated out of this podcast.
Do you remember what they were using all the glitter stuff for? Did they say what they
Stripper
used it in?
parties.
No,
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 it's
I can't remember.
classified.
There was actually some stuff.
It has certain materials and chemicals in it that that they use in the government contracts, and well, they use in all glitter or whatever. But it's like super top secret. I don't know.
Yeah, super top secret stripper parties.
I just told
Duh.
you it's classified,
Okay.
and you don't need to know. They're
Do y'all
not
want to look it up real
unclassified.
quick?
Yeah,
No,
we already,
it's
we,
not
we
look it
already
up.
know what it is. You're never going to find the truth on
It
the
was
internet.
a long video. I remember watching it. It was a pretty long video. Like it was in the dude's family or something like that, and they were saying, "Oh, you're not allowed to be here." There was some kind of lawsuit, or it was weird. It was like Brent said.
It feels like
super
again
tip top secret.
I don't see a reason why anybody would have a government contract with glitter. That yeah, that's the only thing I could figure.
Unless it was like chrome, like when you chrome something, the legit chrome process is super toxic.
Well, yeah,
And every place has banned it except for California, which is really awkward.
but again, I mean, but that's at the same
California
time,
knows everything
They have
causes
government
cancer.
contracts for this shit.
Correct.
So,
Which is why it's so weird that they didn't ban chrome, because chrome was like it was a very cancerous process, and it's really toxic for the environment and everything.
lots of stuff is toxic. They
I
still
don't
feed
know.
us food that's
maybe,
toxic.
maybe I'm wrong about a lot of stuff because it seems that people know a lot about glitter or something. I don't know. But anyway, glitter is made of common plastics,
yeah.
PET and PVC, and coated with aluminum and other synthetic materials to make reflective. The chemicals substances used during the production of glitter have been found to adversely affect human health.
Well, there's a lot. I mean,
Don't drink
Just
it.
like everything else.
They feed you cereal that affects your health. They feed
Yeah.
you other crap that affects
Causing
your health.
damage to your
A
immune
lot
and
of that stuff has
reproductive systems.
bioengineered stuff in it. So I mean, I don't know what
Is that if
bioengineered stuff
ingested
it
or just
says.
handling it?
Well, I don't know because y'all interrupted me, so I'm not going to read the rest.
Well, don't read it then.
I
We're
think
asking you to
that
read.
you're onto something really important though. That's why all the strippers wear glitter, so they don't have to reproduce.
And then why are all of them pregnant, Adam?
They're not. They're not.
How many strippers do you know?
Dadgum, you're right. Everyone I know has been pregnant.
I've known several strippers, and
I'm
most of them get
oh,
pregnant.
I'm learning stuff here. How do y'all know so many strippers?
They come and apply for jobs.
Oh, do they? Is that legit?
That is true. They do.
Okay. I guess that
Yeah,
makes
you
sense.
know, they either want to be a stripper with no clothes on, or they want the most amount of clothes with a gun on them.
It's true. It's weird, but yeah, it's true.
All right, moving on. What's the next topic?
Oh, so our next wager, which I've already kind of disclosed to y'all. But
I don't remember if
I
you
don't remember if I
disclosed it.
It's
disclosed it to
math.
Adam. It's
math?
not math.
It's math.
It's not
Geography.
math.
What?
Geometry. Is what Brent said.
I mix up geometry and geography a lot. So look, but
Is
no.
it, does
In
it have to do
English?
with landscapes and mathematics?
And
No,
English,
not manscapes.
Not
Brent already
manscapes.
discussed this manscaping process.
No, okay.
So math, English, science, and
So the first
geography.
wager was, do y'all believe customer
This
service
isn't
is
going to
dead?
be good.
And y'all all believed customer service was dead. Mostly, Clint was the only one that was like, yeah, well,
And then, well, I was just being realistic. Of course, it's dead, but there are sporadic. there are sporadic instances where you still.
I still
have
get,
customer
yeah, I
service.
still get good customer service. I try and go to more local stores and
Well,
stuff like that.
also
If
because
you're
when
talking
you're-
in
when you're-
general, as a whole,
It's hard
of
not to
course
get.
it's dead.
It's not. It's hard not to be seen by the people in there, and then to say something to you when you're 6'6" and almost 400 pounds.
Why such a dig? What's Dang.
the camera adds like 100 pounds. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, almost 300 pounds.
It only adds like 20 to me, but about 50 to Brent.
I'm 380 right now.
But either way, it's not a dig. It's just the truth. He's taller than any of us.
That's true.
So who do you think most people are going to be? Oh, hey, how are you? Because they see him, right? The rest of us, most of
We
us
should
are
dress you
taller
up as
than
the
their.
Michelin Man sometime,
Stay Puff, the Marshmallow Man.
or Stay Puft. We could do either or.
Matter of fact, we should do an evolution of Brent, where it starts out like Pillsbury Doughboy, then it goes to Marshmallow Man, then it goes to Stay Puff, and then Michelin Man, and then Fat Bastard.
Have I ever been that fat?
Fat bastard fat?
Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think
Close. We're getting there.
This is as big as you've ever been, hasn't it?
No.
he's
I
bigger.
have been 400 pounds before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The ridiculousness in me, I can fluctuate easily 30 pounds, which is ridiculous in itself. But I have lost multiple times in my life over 100 pounds and then gained it back. So after high school, I was 345 when I was playing football and all that stuff, and in high school. And then I lost down to 265 to go into the military, got down as low as 245, then got back up to 310 before I went on deployment, where I then lost down to 238. And then after deployment, I got back up to about 300. And then I went to the police department where I lost weight again. And then when I contracted, so I lost weight. So I stayed around 260 that whole time. After that, I blew up to 400 pounds. Then during COVID, I went down to 280. And now over the last year, I've gotten back up to 380. That's constant. Like that's
big fluctuation.
some mad fluctuation. But I mean, of course, that's over a course of 18 years and stuff. But
Yeah, I forget how old we are sometimes.
yeah, the hardest part is keeping it off. Anyway, so I need to lose weight again. I've been working on it now, so I'm going to continue to work on that to get healthy, and not take up so much room in the frame of the cameras. And
No,
then
I like you being the center of attention.
shut your mouth. But anyway, we got way off topic.
We did.
So that got way too serious. Everybody,
Well, it's because
Yeah,
Andy
we're
Andy
gonna
did a
quiet
big
and let you
dig.
talk,
We
Brent.
were very intrigued.
no, we're not.
Do you
So-
know what it's like explaining to people that it's my bigger little brother? You know how that is?
You should say with quotes,
Or-
air
Right.
quotes. It's my little brother.
Or this, they go, "Oh, well, you look like him." No, motherfucker, he looks like me because
Again,
I'm
see?
older than him.
Nobody looks like you though.
That's true.
I don't know, but they say that. The guy at the bank the other day, I went and deposited money for the shop, and the guy's like, said, "Hey, I need to deposit this in
I don't see what they
XYZ."
see in
We
our
used to
facial
get, all right,
features.
so listen.
And then
when-
he said, "Oh, well, you look like him." I'm like,
I don't get it either. But
I think I
leave
look
it
similar
in the
to you
comment
and
section.
Clint.
The closest we looked, alike was back in high school. They really thought we were twins.
Yeah.
Well, that's
legit.
but no, that's what I was going to say with me and Andy. So after high school, we were working for Dad doing telecommunications and whatnot, and we would go to places all the time, and they would tell us we looked like twins. And I'm like, no,
they were
not
just
at all.
old women
Like,
hitting on you, bro. You just gotta
It
read
could
the
have been.
vibe.
But yeah, they were like, "Oh, y'all look just alike," and I was like, "No."
I really think everybody's just looking at our facial features in general.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Do his facial features even match?
Negative.
No,
I thought we discussed
that's what I
this in
don't.
the
That's what I
last
don't
video.
understand. Like we all have kind of like chubby cheeks. Andy does not.
I thought we
We
had
all have low facial hair.
The milkman.
Andy does not.
What
We
is
all
low-
we're all
what's the mean-
going
oh,
bald
you trim?
except for Adam is going bald.
No, I'm not.
Adam's
doesn't
got
have the same
tiger stripes
stress.
in his head. Have y'all ever seen
Yeah.
him with like really short
yeah,
hair?
yeah.
I blame it on the forceps. You know, like they used to like pull babies out with the tongs.
He's got these stripes in his head though.
Yeah, they're wrinkles.
Yeah.
That's why I can't go bald. God knew I didn't have a beautiful head.
You can get that straightened out probably.
The definition
Have him
of
pull down on the skin
the
or something.
definition of fathead.
I don't know if that's the definition of a fathead. Anyway,
It's just extra skin.
so the last wager was customer service. Everybody was like, "Yeah, it's dead." Blah blah blah. So the new wager is idiocracy.
Okay, explain.
How
So-
dumb are people?
Yeah, are
I
we
got you.
losing common sense or
Brain
like
cells.
the basics of knowledge?
I'll be honest. If it's
We've all seen the videos where you're literally on a college campus and you're
Yeah.
asking questions of
Yo.
how many continents there are. Can you name 3 countries outside of the U.S.?
Right,
Those
right,
are like
right.
geography questions. Then you have like the basic the 3 cubed, math questions and stuff like that, which are supposed to be like simple math you learn between,
So you're saying our side of town, because I've seen these exact questions be asked to college kids on a college campus
Yeah.
on the west side of town. So you're
when you
saying
say
the
west
east,
side, you talking about like West Coast?
No. The west side of Georgia.
Oh,
the
really?
west side of Atlanta. It's actually northwest side.
Like
college is
Kennesaw?
it?
Yeah, Kennesaw was the actual videos I've seen.
Oh, Kennesaw State?
Kennesaw State. Yep. On campus, asking college kids, and I'm thinking,
How did it
how
go?
the hell are these kids even
So
in
that-
college?
So that's kind of my point. Is like, I've heard that people, they cut it up, and like they'll ask one question, but they give an answer for another question, and they splice it to make it
Oh
sound
no,
like.
no. These are definitely not that for
Okay.
sure.
Well,
But I'm saying you are trying to wager like if we went to Athens that the kids that go to UGA are smarter than the people that go to Kennesaw State.
no.
Is
The
that what you're trying
wager
to
is
say?
will they get the answers right? So these
Well,
are basic questions that if they're
What
in
is 2
college,
plus
they
2?
should know.
It's 3.
Yeah. Well, you
I
tried,
don't-
so you got it right.
If, that,
think-
if that's not going to be one of the questions, that's too easy.
Are we
Yeah.
still
And
doing
if-
Common Core math? Is that still a thing?
I don't
Because
know.
wasn't that the thing? They're
Yeah.
like, well, as long as you put forth the effort, we're going to give it to you.
Yeah, it's like rounding numbers and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You don't have to get the number. You just got to be close.
Did y'all not see the teacher on the
These
news
people
that
are going
talked
to work for
about
NASA.
that stuff? Like, well, what about if 2 plus 2 really doesn't equal 4? Are you serious?
We're gonna have
Like,
a lot of
what
buildings that
kinda-
don't get built right.
Yeah.
But that's the way.
So-
That's the way they're being taught these days. So it's not just that people don't have the common sense they used to have. They're being taught the wrong shit altogether.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even matter if they have common sense.
But we have the access to everything right here now.
Yeah,
right?
but they can't use their phone to answer.
So no. I know. My point is, if you've been taught that in school and you haven't figured out on your own that that's not correct.
Look,
They can change that.
Whose
It's the
fault
internet.
is it?
Everything is not correct on the internet, Clint.
once you get to a certain age, my point is, yeah,
I'm worried about these questions because
hold on.
I'm not that
These
bright.
are not questions that somebody's going to have to look up. Okay, what's the third world from the sun?
the third world,
Oh,
the third
third
planet.
Yeah, okay, they're all worlds.
no.
I mean,
no.
Yeah,
or
they're
what's the
world-
definition of a world?
I think world has to have life on it.
I don't think that's accurate.
I think it is.
Gosh, we gotta look this up too.
Siri?
Hey Siri, shut your freaking mouth. Hey Siri, what's the definition of a world?
It's gonna say Earth.
Siri's
She's
being
not saying
slow.
anything. She's actually just typing the shit out for him.
Yeah, Siri's being slow.
I mean, I think world
Siri's a
is
slacker.
indicative.
Siri's
just to
becoming
the
a
Earth.
slacker just like everybody else these days.
What's it say?
Shit.
I don't know what that means.
Because
Does
nobody's
that mean
asked
you were
that
wrong,
question.
or
Nobody has asked what a world is. Nobody.
does that mean you were wrong, or it's just
Well, I don't know yet.
because you don't agree with what it said?
Did you type in world definition?
He didn't type in nothing. He talked it.
Touche. Now we all got to go to the freaking phone.
The
Well,
meaning,
I
the
got-
meaning
okay.
all right, so Merriam-Webster says the meaning of world is the earthly state of human existence.
Right.
Yeah.
So life, yeah.
So it
Damn,
didn't agree with what
I'm
Brent
smarter
said.
than I think I
so, So Brent had to try to look up another source.
Yeah, that's accurate. I just wanted to see if
But
that is
then,
accurate.
but then dictionary.com says everything that exists, the universe, the macrocosm. So that would be anything.
Right.
That's the freaking universe. How can the universe be a world?
Well, I mean, it has life in it. I mean, even if that life
I mean, I
is just
guess.
us.
All right. Well, off that topic. So, third planet from the sun.
Can't even answer a simple
Is
question.
that more? Is
I
that
had
more
to think,
accurate?
I
Yeah,
had to
what's
think
the
about
third
it for
planet
a
from the
second
sun?
because
Yeah.
I ain't
Mars.
done solar systems in a while, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
Earth.
See, so that person would not get $20. Y'all would. So y'all will
What's
have
the closest? Mercury?
The closest to the sun?
I think
Yeah.
it is. I
Is
think
it
it's
Mercury?
Mercury,
Yeah, it's
Venus,
Mercury, Venus,
and then Earth.
Earth,
Yeah.
Mars,
Mars,
Jupiter? No. Is
hold
Jupiter
on.
next?
Mercury, Venus,
Saturn.
Earth, Mars. No,
Uranus.
Uranus.
Mine is way far away from the
Minus
sun.
has
I
never
can
been
name all the
classified as
planets.
a
I just
planet.
can't name the order after Mars.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I
that
don't
doesn't
know either.
matter. You should know what the third planet from the sun is. That's Earth.
That's where you
obviously.
live.
Yeah.
That's where you
a good
cohabitate.
Anyway, goodness
that's a big
gracious.
word.
Okay, you literally, we're getting stuck on one. Let me explain the dadgum wager.
Well,
Okay,
fucking explain it then.
Explain.
I'm
the
trying,
wager.
and will y'all stop saying the F word so much?
I haven't been saying it. I've been curving my language since you guys bitched about it. Now I'm gonna start fucking cussing again.
Dang.
Now we're going to have to delete that. Go ahead.
Please.
Anyway, so the questions are gonna be, y'all. You're gonna have the 4 core courses. Okay. Y'all have several questions under each course. All right, and y'all get to choose one question out of each course to ask a single individual.
So we would ask them, would you like a math question?
No, you're going to ask them one out of each.
Oh,
section.
so we're just
so
gonna
they'll
ask them one out
they'll
of each
have a
section,
chance to
one
win $100. All right, out of the 4 core classes, if they get all 4 correct, they get a bonus question. If they miss any of them, then they only get $20 for each one they got correct. Anything they don't get, y'all get.
Okay.
So who's going to be there with the answers? Because I am not the brightest
Look.
tool in the shed.
You don't have to know the answers. The answers are going to be on your sheet.
I finally got the answer if y'all want it.
What about
The
if I
answer
can't?
what?
What about if I can't
World.
read?
It's, after Mars is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, I don't know, and Neptune. And then Pluto is no longer a world.
It's a dwarf
Or a
planet.
planet.
No, it's not even a planet. It's part
They
of the
don't-
Kuiper
Yeah, they
Belt.
don't call it a planet anymore.
It's like its own thing.
It's
You didn't even know we had a
It's
Kuiper Belt,
classified
did
as a
you?
dwarf planet, but yeah.
We have the Milky Way, which is an asteroid belt, and then we have the Kuiper Belt, which is right outside what Pluto's a part of.
Why does he think he's a genius?
I'm not an astronaut, so I don't care.
Me neither.
Well, I don't think astronauts are going to make it all the way out there, so I don't think they care either.
They're going to make it to Mars.
No, but they're always looking for meteors and stuff. They have to look, they have to search the skies
they
to see
still
if we're going
miss
to
them
die.
all the
and they
time.
still missed the one that came over Russia
Yeah.
and
What
almost
is
killed
that?
everybody.
Astrologist? Is that who studies the
I
stars?
don't know. I'm not in that field.
Yeah.
Astrophysicist.
That is definitely not the correct term.
Astrophysicist
There is an
the correct
astrophysicist.
start
No,
term.
yeah, but that is not
For
somebody-
studying stars, motherfucker.
Astrology is the
or
study
space.
of stars. Astrology.
Look, Siri.
Use your own phone.
Damn
Your own fault.
But I
Yours
can't talk
picks
to
up.
mine. I have to type.
You have Bixby.
What am I
Did you-
typing?
Bixby's the Siri, but for Android.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Bixby's the assistant, the digital assistant.
Do you say Bixby?
No, because I haven't set it up.
Yeah, I don't set mine up either.
Me
I
neither.
don't want it to listen to me. It's listening anyway, but I
Y'all-
don't want it to.
Y'all don't ever set up voice assist on anything?
Hell no.
No.
Why not?
Nah.
Because it's always listening to you. I
we
mean,
had-
it already is. You're just giving it access to truly listen to you. You're giving it permission.
Yeah, you're giving it permission to save your data.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yes.
But
The
I
NSA
was
stuff.
Twilight Zone.
I was watching this thing earlier today. You know the guy who's been going around and like suing like different companies because they have a right to repair. Like you have a right to repair your device or whatever, and the companies make it to where you have to come to them to buy products.
So it says astrophysics is a science that implores, God damn it, the methods and principles of physics and chemistry in the study of astronomical objects and phenomenons. So that would be stars and shit.
Yeah, that'd be objects, you know, like meteors and stuff.
and
like that.
meteors.
Meteors.
The Tesla that's up in
Meteors,
space
all
flying
that
around.
stuff.
Yeah.
Tesla, yeah. Tesla
Things
could
going to
be part
Mars,
of it.
baby.
Is it going to Mars?
I think so. I think
They
that's what
shoot
it
it in a direction, or is it just
Thought
in
so.
orbit?
Well, that's where it was supposed to go.
No, you're talking about the Tesla that SpaceX
Yeah.
strapped to
the
it?
Model S.
That's going to Mars.
It is
So,
going to Mars.
It was supposed
okay.
to be the first Tesla
So
on
here's
Mars.
Nice.
so let me ask.
He's just going to be sitting there
so-
rotting
But
away.
okay, here's my question though: when
Or,
did they
or
launch
it's going to
that?
land and explode with the
No,
lithium
that's not
ion
even
battery.
the fucking question. The question is, how were they able to shoot a fucking Tesla into goddamn space, and now they can't even get one. They can't even get one out of the
have to
atmosphere.
curb our cursing though, because YouTube will not monetize us if it is throughout the entire video.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I got you.
We'll
I've
bleep
worked
it.
on it, man. I've worked on it.
Well, no, I'm saying that's a lot of freaking work for me, man.
Yeah.
Say freaking or
All
bleep
right,
yourself or
fine.
something.
Did you not just? I had a question. Nobody answered
I
it.
couldn't listen
No,
to your
wait.
question because all I heard was the F word.
That's right.
Throughout the-
Fantastic.
I think I understood what you were saying, and I think you were correct in your astrophysicist analogy.
Not that question.
What question were you asking?
So if Tesla, right?
Oh.
SpaceX, they shot a Tesla into space, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now they can't get one out of the atmosphere.
What do you mean they can't get one out
Yeah,
of it?
sure
What
they
do you
can.
mean?
got a
They've
Tesla?
tried.
They got Tesla in the atmosphere?
No. SpaceX. They haven't been able to shoot a rocket out of the atmosphere.
No, they've been testing other stuff.
Yeah, they have. They've shot.
Yeah.
They've shot plenty of them out of the atmosphere.
Yeah. So
The last few I've seen they haven't even made it out.
No, so
they've
what-
blown up before they ever make it out.
what they
No,
were
that's
trying to
that's
do,
when they were testing other stuff.
they were
Don't lie. You're a liar.
No.
they're trying to
Google it,
They're
Craig.
trying to make reusable rockets and reusable parts. So they're trying to launch stuff up, get it into the atmosphere,
explode.
and then for it to come back down and land, so it's reusable.
No,
They have.
I got that.
Yeah, they've
part.
done it already
They've
before,
done that,
yeah.
yes, but they weren't doing that. They were literally trying to launch one of them into orbit. And
Just the rocket, no
Yeah.
satellite attached, no
Yeah.
mission, no nothing.
no, and it literally exploded before
It's
it
very
got there.
odd. It's peculiar. So back to what I was talking about before we were got off on this tangent. So the guy who's been suing people on re-repair stuff, he was talking about the whole, like your Roku TVs, right? So he was saying Roku will not let you use their TV without doing an update and agreeing to it, and you have to do it. You have to agree to it. But anyway, if you get a chance to watch it, that's what I was saying.
To do what? To fix your TV?
Yeah, even to fix it or to even to watch it, you have to agree to their terms of service before you can use the product that you just paid for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're not having to pay them a subscription to use it.
In some cases, you do. Arlo was going to force their customers to pay a subscription, and then so many people said no, f off, and Arlo had to back down on it because
You're talking about Arlo, the
camera, yeah,
system.
the camera stuff, yeah.
They've always had a subscription, but you weren't able to record
Correct.
or keep any. You could only live view. There was no recording
Right.
if you didn't pay a subscription.
So they've backtracked on that, is my understanding.
No, they still have a subscription.
No, I know they still have a subscription. You can save so much data, but they were going to force everybody to pay a subscription. You weren't going to be able to use your camera or your device whatsoever.
All right.
You had to pay for the
I have
subscription.
no clue what the hell we're talking about. Let's move on.
It's just talking about giving permissions to people.
Yeah, we were talking about
I was trying-
Bigsby.
I was trying. we
and how we
we got off
weren't using
on
it.
Bigsby,
And
y'all
but then
didn't
you
wanna use it.
interjected with the astrophysicism, and I was coming back to the contract.
Astrophysicism.
Is
that a word?
Nope,
Physicist.
I just made it up.
It is now.
Astrophysicist.
That's like stupider.
all these big words.
That's like stupider.
Well, demographically speaking,
This guy's stupider because he listened to me.
stupider is a word now.
Yeah. So
Supposedly it's always been a word.
so we've had this conversation, but yes, it has not always
We
been
just
a word.
looked that up. It says it's always been a word.
Clint
but
says that they scrubbed the internet and put in what the
Yeah, I
hell they
think that-
want.
I think
No,
it's
it's true.
scrubbed.
That's
They
what
say
they
it's
do.
always been a word, stupider.
No, and never been a
So
word.
is it more
My
stupid?
teachers used to get on to me because I'd say stuff like that.
Right.
Right.
That's what we were talking about.
And
All
then
right.
I told him I am stupider.
All right, so the way the wager will work is, A, do y'all believe that people are getting dumber or stupider?
Are we asking them this first before we ask them questions?
No, this is me.
I think it would be a
doing-
great segue.
It might be, yes. Like, hey, we just wanted to ask you some questions. Do you believe the world's getting dumber? And then ask them
Could you
some
be a
questions.
test subject?
Yeah, so they're going to be basic questions that they should know, especially if they're in college, because it's something they would learn in like 5th grade through middle school, maybe even high school or something like that. And then for everyone they answer correctly, they get $20. They can win up to $100. If they miss any questions, y'all get the money.
So if we meet somebody, let's say we go to breakfast before we try to go do this, and we meet somebody that's a senior in high school, and they can't answer the questions, can we do that? Because
So
they're
then-
getting ready to go to college, and if they're that stupid, maybe they don't want to go.
Look, there's
And
a
waste their
difference
money.
in public education, and I paid for shit.
Yeah. Well,
Stuff.
we probably want to
Paid
be
for stuff,
interviewing
sorry.
adults. So if they're in college, it's most likely they're an adult. So at
If
least
they're,
give them
if
that
they're a
option
senior in high
or
school, most of
opportunity.
them are adults too. They're
Are
usually
you going to go
18.
around and
Yeah,
ask little girls if they're seniors in high school? That's
No,
going to be a little
I'm
creepy.
not
don't
doing
you
I
that.
think?
said,
That would be
"Hold on,
creepy.
Waffle House
Yeah, I
eating."
mean, why don't you just invite them into your van with candy?
Hey, girl, are you at least a senior in high school? It's like,
What are we gonna? So
weird.
as Big Bang Theory, he's like, what are we gonna offer them? Candy? Invite them into a vet? Well, now we are.
Right, right.
if you do that, you're going to start yours out the exact same way you started out your other challenge. Hey, you want $20?
And then my-
So,
and then
all right,
my
so-
son-
but that
and
does
I
bring up a good
and
point.
I didn't specify girls. Y'all specified girls. I just said people. Somebody at Waffle House. If I was sitting at Waffle House, fucking eating breakfast, and there was a senior sitting
the
there,
F word again.
and I could ask them, then why couldn't I ask them?
So then, if it's a
And
challenge
then
at this
when
point,
I'm done, if he misses
we
them
are
all, I can say, "Well, you may
intentionally-
not want to think about going to college, sir, because you're an idiot."
If,
Oh,
if
man,
we're
that's
trying
pretty
to
rough.
make money off of this, we are going to intentionally try to find dumb people, is what you're saying. Because
Yes.
if I have the opportunity,
Yeah,
hey,
well-
I can make money or they can make money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that person looks
we're
dumb.
going to stick to we're going to stick to
We're gonna judge books by the cover.
So you
The
don't
college
want,
town.
So you don't want to look for nerdy kids.
we're going to stick to the college town. Well, just because they look nerdy doesn't mean they know. Anyway, we're going to stick to the college town. Y'all will get to choose the opponents, and y'all each get to choose like 3 opponents.
Okay.
Y'all can't ask the same question that you asked the previous one. So when you ask a question, you have to check that one off.
All right.
Are you
All
going to
right.
come up with different questions for all 3 of us too?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Well, no, I mean, they may be able to reuse the same
Yeah.
questionnaire. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
We may be able to reuse the same question, just me and him, because we're stupid. Is that what you said? I think that's what he said. I think he said you're stupid,
I think you're jumping to conclusions.
and you won't know.
It is so hard to get y'all on topic and like herd y'all in the same direction.
Herding
Hey,
cats.
you know
yeah.
what? You know what's really funny though, is when you go back to edit this and you realize that camera was looking up his shorts.
Y'all like the view?
You're like, I can't use any of
No, the camera's
this. I
too
know it's
tilted
not. I know it's
down.
You
not.
like the view?
Anyway,
Pay for my OnlyFans.
what?
You go plug it in OnlyFans.
Anyway,
Go ahead, yeah.
what?
Are we allowed to use OnlyFans on Facebook or on YouTube? Like, are you allowed?
You're
to even
allowed to
mention
plug
it?
in
I
your
guess you
stuff.
can mention it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can say OnlyFans,
Oh, okay. Okay.
but
Oh, actually,
mine's
because
called-
everybody calls it OF.
Mine's called Only Scams.
Only scams or only scabs.
Gross. Oh, gross.
Anyway, what was our next topic?
some of them call it that thing that starts with only. I don't know. It's a good question. I have to look at. I
Oh, we
haven't-
didn't have any more topics.
No, I have no. I'm talking about. I was delayed in talking to Adam about the censorship.
What censorship?
If we can say OF or
Oh,
what?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of.
I think people say it all the time on there. It shouldn't be an issue.
I think so.
Yeah.
but
There's a lot to
you can
think
tell
about.
when
with
Andy
this.
gets bored, he gets very exaggerated with his.
We gotta have something to talk about, and y'all aren't talking. Therefore, I have nothing to talk about.
Well, I was trying to talk
Well, no,
about
I mean,
the
we
right
were-
to repair stuff. I was trying to lead into a conversation about it, but nobody
yeah,
really
but nobody
got on
wants
the
to
con-
talk about repairing shit.
That wasn't the point. Repairing shit wasn't the point. It was about
I just
devices
flushed mine.
listening to you and
You
everything
what?
being on the internet.
Preparing shit. y'all are difficult.
Anyway,
Y'all are real
and
difficult.
Brent flushed this before this started.
It was the third one I've taken today, man.
Dang.
Well, I guess what we really
no
need to
longer
do is we
solid.
need to go over the YouTube policies and find out exactly what we can and can't say. That
Yeah.
probably would be the start. And if
That's
you
not
can,
the start.
We'll edit it in
The start
post.
is right now.
No, we've already
Yeah, I
started.
mean,
Exactly.
if somebody wants to help out and read those, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Why y'all looking at me?
Put it in the comments.
That's Clint's go-to for everything. Nobody's watching us, Clint. Nobody's watching
I
us.
was gonna say, yeah, we don't get any comments except from family. And then they're
that was
like,
really good.
y'all don't sound the same.
That's
I mean,
true.
I didn't think we sounded the same.
I don't think we sound the same. Well, that's not true. There are occasions when I hear my own voice on a recording and I'm like, dang, I do sound like him.
You're like Andy?
No, like me and you and Brent sometimes. So I'm like, oh, we do kind of sound the same.
Andy's the odd one out.
Nobody sounds like me
True.
You know who sounds different than everybody? Ray.
because he's
That's
got no
true.
accent anymore,
Yeah, Ray just sounds.
and all of his kids
completely
sound Canadian.
Yeah, Ray's got that Western accent now.
What are you talking about?
Right, right, exactly. That's like, what was it when you picked him up that one time from the airport, and you're like, "Hey, y'all wanna, y'all."
Oh, that was
It's
his
like,
kids.
what
Yeah.
is what does y'all mean?
Yeah.
You all would you all like to go somewheres?
Oh man.
Oh, they thought that was great. His kids were like, y'all. They were
Who was
all
it? That
in. They were
was,
like, oh, we're gonna use y'all too.
Rebecca.
Yeah.
well,
They're supposed to come back down for like Thanksgiving or something.
well, good.
And we can use y'all all we want just to harass the shit out of them.
Gotta make sure we do it nice and long.
Yeah.
And say,
Y'all want to
Laugh
go
rat.
somewhere?
You sure about that?
Are we gonna put a? You got to put a counter on here, Brent. Since we started
I don't know
counting
about
all the curse words and all the
No, man, let's
profanity.
not bring attention to it. Let's just edit them out.
We'll edit them out, but we're still gonna put a counter on there.
I don't know about that.
Just bleep it, but the counter is like ding,
The counter's going to go too high.
ding, ding.
Yeah, we'll break the counter. Actually, let me explain how
Stop
hard it
playing with my
was
hole.
for Brent to put a counter on my video of how many times it said policy.
That's
It
'cause
was
you
not
said-
fun.
You said policy a lot.
I know, but I'm
Oh,
just
that
saying.
bothered you?
No. It was just a lot of editing for him. Like he was hating it.
No, I mean, I'll get better at the editing and stuff like that. It's just that was my first video, man. Like
I know. This is my first time walking around
I
being
think
like,
I think I did
"Hey,
pretty
you
good in
wanna
the
play a game?"
editing though. I thought I did fantastic in his rock paper scissors editing, and nobody gave a flying flip.
Why?
Nobody cared.
I don't know what that means.
That's because it's gotten better. This last video was
You don't
great.
know what flying flip means?
No, I don't know what you mean by his editing. I didn't see his video before it went out, so I
You
don't know. how
wait a
much he
second.
edited.
Time out. We all have to watch these videos. That's how we get views.
Yeah.
And the one guy who's part of the broadcast and the whole channel ain't even watching the video.
You
I
want-
watch them. I've watched all of them.
You didn't
I understand.
notice? You didn't notice his editing?
He's talking about like the anime
The,
stuff.
the verses and the KO.
Oh
and
yeah,
the-
I mean I saw that. I thought that was the the little tag thing at the front. What do you call it? The thumbnail. Isn't that what you call it?
No, it was all throughout the video.
Yeah, it was all throughout the video. Every time I played somebody, there was a versus
It
between
went
us.
verses and then you know all that.
That's
KO,
all in the editing,
KO.
Andy.
Yeah.
Andy doesn't watch it. He turns the video on and then goes cooks dinner or something.
Probably. Probably.
not.
He's like, oh, they make me watch this.
What's your
I
favorite
did not.
ramen,
I did
Andy?
watch
What are
it.
you
but
cooking?
Maybe I wasn't really paying that close of attention to it. Maybe I
Are
was
you
too
eating the
busy.
chicken ramen?
Maybe I was too
or
busy
the
watching
beef?
y'all walk
Or the
around,
shrimp?
and the people on the bench fucking ignore the shit out of you. I mean, I don't. Excuse my
Man.
language again.
See?
They do.
See?
See, this is what I was trying to tell you
But
guys.
see, obviously I watched it because Adam's like, "Hey, y'all want to?" And then this guy's like,
Yeah, he ignored
he's
me.
like waiting for Adam to pass by.
It's true. It happened.
And I guarantee you, once y'all passed by and y'all got out of view, he ran somewheres.
He ran and hid in the closet.
He was there with his girl. He didn't run somewhere.
Right.
Yes, he did.
He
just
dragged her
ignored.
with him. He's like, "These are fucking zombies."
Do you think he
Fat
knows he said
zombies.
the F word right there? Or just.
He does.
No, it's just habit.
Look,
does,
I'm
he
telling
does
you,
it.
you guys
All
were
right.
ragging on me. You guys were all ragging on me because of my cussing, and I have curbed my cussing this entire time,
But
and
Andy
nobody has
hasn't.
given any
So
any
you're
kind of
saying you
accolades
do
to
have
me.
the ability not to cuss?
I do, but my point is like, so when I'm with friends and family, I just let the words go,
No,
you know,
no,
because
that's
I know
fine.
you love me, and one way or the other, you're still gonna love me at the end
Let
of
it
the, at the end of the day.
That's very
Let
optimistic.
it go.
I'm just joking. I love you, Adam.
Yes, I knew. I knew. I said it.
So, but no. So every video, I have tried different editing in
Yeah.
every video. So in Adam's, in his challenge, I did the rock paper scissors challenge. I did the verses with the KO and all that stuff. And
Oh, that's
Clint,
right. I do remember the KOs. Yeah.
I did the verses and the coins or whatever, or the money. The money. Every time somebody won it, it was the $sign spinning.
Oh yeah, I do remember
Oh
seeing
my
that.
gosh!
See, you blame me for not watching.
because
No, but I remember it. I remember seeing it.
because nobody really gave a flying flip. In Andy's challenge, I didn't put any of that in there.
And we noticed that
There
it was
was
the
no-
best video that
There
you've
was
done.
no verses. There was no, and everybody said that was one of the, and it was the longest video.
It was super long.
The main reason I had to keep, but I had to keep it in there because the awkwardness of you walking around was just too hilarious to
It
me.
was good.
Yep.
And trying to interact with people. And when I say everybody said that it was the funniest yet, out of the 22 views that we got, all the family said that was the funniest one.
That's because I'm just
It
a
was
funny
good.
person.
But at the same time, I think that I think that the videos will get better as we go, and we get a little bit more acclimated with it. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of it is awkwardness, and it is, you know, not
I don't
being
like
used
talking to
it.
people in general.
I don't either.
And like I was telling Brent before, you know, I was like, you know, think about it. I did automotive, worked on cars, road service forever. So everybody I talked to, I had to be smiling and happy and
You've just gotten all that out of your system by now, huh?
No.
And now I
No
don't
more
have to-
happy and smiling.
I
You
don't
just
have
had
to
to be
deal with
fake.
that, you know.
Done.
Nobody likes
Now-
being that way.
You know, I go out and work and I'm like, hey, how are you? You know, I'll be like at that moment, but I don't have
He's got
to
a
stand
limited
there.
amount that he's allowed to use,
But I don't have
and
to.
he's used it up.
I don't have to stand there and be happy the whole time because I'm doing a job. My job is to be serious.
Well, your job's to be serious?
Yeah.
He did
What
not
does that
put
mean?
all of his I don't know what you call it, in charisma.
You didn't put all your skills points in
All his
charisma?
skill points in
Charm,
charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah.
Hey, can I touch
It's-
this?
It's
Is
low,
this okay
so
with
he
you?
left it off.
No, because it's probably going, and you can probably only hear it on the recorder.
Well, we'd be able to hear it if we'd run the wires for the headphones.
We need the connectors.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We had to get connectors for the back of them now.
They have the big slots.
Oh, they have
on it.
the three. It's not the 3.5.
No,
it's the
big one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What the hell are they? I don't
That's
remember
what
the
she
name.
said.
That's never
Is
what
it
she
2.5?
said.
I don't know,
Like
man.
a, 3.5 to 2.5 or something.
When we get up, you can look at it.
I don't really want to.
Okay.
All
It's
right.
right there.
But it's right there.
So, but anyway, so I think I'm gonna cut out so much of the editing and just do more of just, you know, us.
Stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Just leave the
Well, I
stupidness
mean,
in.
I wouldn't say that I try to make y'all look stupid in every video, y'all just succeed in that.
You do that all by yourself.
You excel alone in that avenue.
Well,
Go ahead.
but yeah, no, that's fine.
So what else?
So anyway, back to what we were talking about
Okay,
earlier.
well, here's one thing. We don't always have to be talking.
No, I was
I
going to.
can cut out the silent
Oh,
parts.
do we want to just sit here and stare at the
No,
camera?
I'm just saying.
I was
Like,
going to
at me.
venture down into the
I'm
YouTube
beautiful.
algorithm just for
Not
a moment.
really.
What we were talking about
yeah,
earlier.
venture down to the YouTube algorithm.
So
Did you just whistle when you said that?
He did.
Can I snore while you're
I'm
doing
just going to
that?
be honest. So my,
No.
my teeth are being moved right now. so
Boring.
talking's a little awkward sometimes.
So listen, sniffers.
I'll probably have to learn how to speak
Whippersnappers?
again. But so the YouTube algorithm has been suggesting videos to me that are just like TNA, you know?
yeah.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. These girls getting away with like literally nothing on and see-through blouses and like.
So you're saying we should be naked during this podcast?
We should just use it as clickbait.
I've been naked this whole time.
Well, what girl is going to be in this podcast?
Doesn't matter. You can just grab it off the internet as long as it's free. No, but I was just what I was getting at was the fact that we were talking about this. Maybe the ship sailed. The ship sailed. You know what? I was there. I was at the helm. It left. It's done.
R is driving me nuts.
Because we had a whole conversation about this, did we not? Maybe it was just you and me and Clint. I don't know.
What? When we were eating?
No, it was either before or after that.
No, it was.
Because you were talking
me and
about
Clint in the
the-
office when you walked by us.
You were talking about the girls that had the tape on them. Their,
Yeah,
their
it was
boobs
all-
and
yeah.
stuff like that.
It was all on that.
Yeah, and he said that's what they keep showing you is girls
Yeah, they
with
won't-
tape on
they
them.
won't let me
We
not.
probably shouldn't have watched the
That's
first
because
one.
he keeps clicking on them too, though.
I
If
think
you-
they know
if
how
you-
much you. I think they know how much you are like. Well, is that real?
If you didn't watch, if you didn't watch through the whole first one,
No, you don't have to watch the
That's
whole thing.
that's how he knows so many strippers. Clint.
That's true.
Got it.
then maybe
Checks
it wouldn't
out.
keep
All the
it would
OF
keep
girls.
showing them.
Well, I'm just saying it shows up in my feed no matter what I do. Now, Ben says that we're synced up like girls on their period, like our YouTube videos are synced up. So
Who says that?
Ben, he's always sending me.
One of the guys we work with.
He's always sending me like YouTube videos to my phone.
That's
so I click
why
on.
y'all are synced up. If he's sending
Yeah.
them to you and you're
Well, I watch-
watching them,
yeah, I
then
mean-
yes, it's literally going to show you
Oh,
what you want.
so and so liked this. You probably will too.
No. He sends it
He
to me,
sends
so
it to
it's
him.
just a link. I don't get to see what it is.
So he links.
No,
so he
because
clicks
he
on the
clicks
link,
on it.
but then
Yeah.
it pulls up on his.
It's
of course,
his
on
watch
his
history.
thing.
Yeah.
So that's
And
why you'd be synced up.
Sometimes he's just like, dude, you won't believe this. And he'll send me the video. And then it's like, whoa, holy crap. I'm not believing what I'm
That
seeing.
sounds like spam, trying to get you to click on a link.
Right?
Yeah, well,
Whoa, you won't believe this, and it's that big black dude sitting on the end of the bed.
you see that video
Oh,
too?
that's
No, I saw what was going around during COVID. It was a huge meme going around.
Oh, really?
Did you watch a whole video on it? Adam was like, I gotta see where this came from.
No, I really don't know what we're talking about. I was just making a joke.
You've never seen that meme?
What
the
meme are we
big
talking
black
about?
guy sitting on the edge of the bed with the big old dong hanging down.
I've never seen it. I'm laughing because I understand what you're saying and it's funny. But I've never seen
Y'all
it.
didn't get it. Nobody got that meme
So,
during COVID.
He's
No,
not.
no,
He's
no,
not.
no.
That was a viral thing going around. I got it from.
Yeah, but again, I don't have Facebook or
Never
anything.
mind. I know exactly where I got it from. It was all my military
He's,
buddies.
he's not. He's not 4.2 collectively.
Jeez. Adam really wants to put out there that we are 4.2 collectively.
He said
Guess what we're
42.
talking about.
He said
42,
42, not 4.2.
And then Clint joked around and said, "No, it's 4.2."
4.2 might be more accurate.
Jeez, this guy, the placement of your decimal points, very important.
Very important.
Anyway, that's definitely inaccurate. We calculated it would have to be over 10. 10 per.
10 per?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's 4 of us, and you said 42.
Well, we told them that they could guess on which one's bigger, which one's smaller.
Oh my
Leave it in the
god.
comments.
Leave it in the comment section, guys. That's bad. 'cause nothing but family is watching this.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Mom.
Joke's on you, Adam. The funny thing is, all of our wives are going to comment. And they're going to be like,
That's what's gonna happen. These guys.
What's
my
wrong with
gosh,
y'all?
dude.
Why would y'all put that out there?
Yeah. Don't ever ask my wife anything.
I'm
She'll
trying
lie
to hold
you.
back my laughter so I don't ruin the audio.
Well, you should laugh.
laugh.
It's fun for you.
I am laughing. It's great.
Clint will not stop touching his mic boom.
And my toe. Top of my toe is itching right now. You want to scratch? Will you scratch it for me?
No.
You want me to take my socks off too?
Nobody wants
I've
to
already got my
touch.
shoes off. You want me to take my socks off?
Nobody wants to touch your feet.
Y'all want to cut it and take a break?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can cut it, take a break, take a breather.
Let's cut it and take a break.
Let's cut her.
Hey everybody, if you're liking our videos, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, hit the notifications button, comment on this video, share this video, get our name out there. We really appreciate it. Keep watching in the future. Let's have some fun.